What's up everyone, Op Soldier here. Today we're going to be going over a set between two high-level competitive players in Mortal Kombat 11. I want to preface this with three things. First of all, I am not a pro player. I, as a player, still struggle with concepts like execution and high intense moments. I generally am more emotional in certain situations, but I do like to analyze my own gameplay and other gameplay to understand how to fundamentally get better at fighting games. This does not mean that I'm better than these players because I'm analyzing their gameplay. It just means that being able to analyze high-level gameplay and understand what is going on and put a few kind of opinions on how the game is played, I think is beneficial in the long run. The second thing I want to talk about is this is all opinion. These pro players, they're way better than me. I might not even know exactly what they're doing in a particular situation. I can only give my insight from what I see on the screen and what I understand fundamentally about fighting games. Third thing is, this is just a set I'm analyzing specifically because as a player, I want to get better, and that's it. There's no, I'm better than these players, these players would beat me 50-0, you know, but I feel like understanding how competitive level gameplay is, and maybe you guys can give me some insights in the comments and how to get better at the fighting game. So those are the three things I want to talk about. Let's get into it. It's kind of annoying, the lawnmower guys are still mowing the lawn at 8 p.m. But anyway, let's get into it.
Do a first to 10? Let's do a first to 10. So let's get it.
So this is a first to 10. So this will show a lot of consistency between players. First to 10 is generally a very, very good way to judge how good players are between each other. Obviously everyone knows NinjaKilla. NinjaKilla is amazing as a player, so like it's very easy. It'll be very easy to see where he does really strong adapting in this set, especially with a first to 10. So already Koisy is doing the safer strings against Baraka. You don't want to be next to Baraka, so doing something like back 1-4, which is the advancing move, would make it much harder to, let me turn it down, there we go. It'll just make it harder to deal with Baraka. So first of all, I want to preface this with Baraka versus Kitana is probably either 5-5 or 6-4 Kitana. Kitana can low profile a lot of Baraka stuff. Oh, so there you see right there, this is really good knowledge for Koisy. So he's getting hit by the down 4, blocking the low fan, and then false blocking the amped version of it. So you saw there, like, Koisy actually hit him. He made the right read. But the problem is, when you're playing Kitana, if you're just trying to get someone off of you with down 1 or down 4 special, if you amp it and the opponent knows that that's an opportunity to do, as a Kitana player, just to get people off of you, he will flawless block the low fan. So it might be in certain situations better to just do down 4 low fan, right? Because down 4 low fan, they're going to be looking for the amped version, so it'll make it a little bit harder to punish. Because, you know, against a character like Baraka, yeah, like you're not going to be able to reversal throw. Like they're gonna duck the throw after doing a string. So trying to just get them off of you is really beneficial. So Koisy doesn't get the armor break. NinjaKilla hasn't gotten the armor break yet. I think Koisy is running float, ground war, and low fan, which means he'll be able to basically armor break everywhere. And Baraka, I think NinjaKilla is running the launcher, I think it's the armor break one. It's the advancing special that Baraka has. So he wants to armor break too. So they both have armor break mind games. And as you see here, Koisy's starting the float pressure, using back 1-3. Really, really strong in the corner. It's one of Kitana's best strings in the corner. Ooh, called out twice. Yeah, Koisy's doing what you should be doing. Using down 4 to get Baraka off of you. Using pokes, Ninja's right, like it's gonna be really annoying to deal with. And as you see here too, Koisy's stuttering to take his turn back. he's doing it on purpose because Kitana generally functions really well if you as a player stutter her offense. You don't want to just do back one immediately. You don't want to just do stand one immediately. You want your opponent to think they might have enough time to mash out of the button and then delay it. So then that way your opponent is conditioned to either respect your delays and get thrown, or get hit by the mid because you could just do it instantly. So stuttering with Baraka, Kitana, characters that don't have really strong overhead low mind games and don't have auto shimmies, they need to stutter their offense every once in a while. It's really beneficial. You don't want to do it off of every string. It's not going to be beneficial if you do that, because then people will just mash on you. But yeah, see, NinjaKilla keeps trying to take his turn back with highs. Kitana, she's a mash character and a bear character. She's gonna poke out. So yeah, opened up with the float mind games. The float mind games are real. Some of them are. It's also good for a meaty. Yeah, Kitana's jump in really makes her strong in the air. Yeah, sorry if you can hear. I don't know why. Like, it's 8 o'clock and these guys are still doing the lawn for some reason. Hopefully next time I'll be able to do it. Well, I never have time to do it because they're doing it in the morning too, so I don't know when they stop. But anyway. Okay, opened up again. Trying to press buttons. Yeah, he's got to respect the jump in. Or flawless block it. Flawless blocking is a good option. Remember, I don't know if I posted this or if it'll be posted by the time I upload this video, but flawless blocking jump-ins, just flawless blocking, not up twoing, is a very good option because it's completely safe. If you do the earliest flawless block timing, you can't get opened up, so that's a good way to mess with someone's jump-in. Ooh, armor broken again. So already we see here, every single time NinjaKilla has hit Koisy, this is something you definitely want to keep in mind, right? Every single time we've seen Ninja hit Koisy, he's armor broken, which means he's playing the armor break mind game off of his armor break. This is something completely important to notice if you're if you have a strong armor break. Like, for example, Koisy has ground war, so like being able to use ground war in situations where you think your opponent is going to break really enforces that mind game that they don't want to break, and it opens up your offense really well in MK11. Some characters, they don't have that option, they just have to take the Yoki option, but other characters like Noob, Kitana, Baraka, Kano, I'm just naming characters I play, Frost. Like, look at that. And that's because NinjaKilla, well, I guess Koisy would have broken, so that wouldn't have mattered, but still, that's a lot of damage. Koisy's playing very well, too. Ooh, that was good. Yeah, that was a good chip out. Yeah, characters with strong... Kitana and Baraka have really strong chip out. Kitana's got forward 2-2. She has forward 2-2, and then, like, Baraka obviously has the... what is it called? The chop chop. So, let me go back here. Okay. Yeah, again, sorry. I don't know why they're doing the lawn this late. It is 8 at night. I've never seen someone do the lawn this late. I apologize again. But I wanted to get this video out because it was on my mind today. Oh, let me turn the volume up. Back 2 is one of Kitana's strongest staggers, including back 1 through. Oh, he's playing music. Yeah, see. Yeah, Kitana, you just don't want a contender in there. So, as you see there again, that's another example. Koisy is trying to use the pokes to get Baraka off of Kitana. but a good player will either block the down 3 or get hit by the down 3 and then block the low fan amped and punish. So a good option is to either just do occasional just down 3s, reversal throw, or down 3 low fan amped. Or, sorry, down 3 low fan, not amp it. But Ninja might be able to react to that. You actually can. It's hard, but you can. Okay. Caught by the false block gap. Now Ninja's starting his jump in offense. Baraka has some pretty good jump in. That was really, really good. Let's see if Koisy opens him up for this. Oh, he jumps out. Now he's gonna get zoned out, yeah. Yeah, that's the one time zoning out with Baraka is a good option, is when he has a major health lead. His projectiles do a fuck ton of damage. Ooh. So that is some very, very, very good knowledge for Koisy. So as you saw there, Baraka or Ninja OS'd. So he got hit by a plus frame, and then he did the duck or the duck OS or block OS, whatever you want to call it. So what that means is Kitana is one of the few characters in the game where she doesn't have many options against duck OS, right? She can't do a short hop because your short hop's too slow. She can't do an overhead, she doesn't have one, and then she doesn't have a fast enough mid to blow up duck OSing. I want to say about 11 frames and lower, you're probably going to blow up duck OSing. Spawn is an exception because he does so much damage, people don't want to duck OS. But a character like Kitana, she doesn't have an option except to either delay her throw or to just keep throwing projectiles and jumping. Like, sometimes you have to accept, like, it's just not worth throwing. You know, if they're going to keep pumping the block button, it's just not worth throwing. Just go back to zoning, do back 1-3-1, get them off of you, whatever. Because now, Koisy's going to take like 350. And Koisy is obviously afraid of... Ninja said you can't break, but Koisy's afraid that he's going to get armor broken. So a good delay throw. Ooh, way too delayed, unfortunately. Yeah, MK11's kind of interesting because there's situations where you might be at advantage, but it makes sense to just back off because you have the health lead. So yeah, here's an... I think this is unfortunate. Oh, no, he blows up. Okay. That was good. Some good unbreakable damage by Koisy. NinjaKilla reading that Koisy's gonna try to armor break. Ooh, that could have been a whiff punish. Granted, it would have been pretty hard to do. Okay. Back 1-3. Oh, ooh. Good jump in. Auto shimmied. I think that's an online auto shimmy. So one huge thing that Kitana has advantage over Baraka, which is why I think she might 6-4 him, is the pokes and the fact that she can actually just zone him out. Like, Baraka really doesn't have many options to getting zoned out. Kitana has an air square wave, so she can jump and then just square wave away and go back to zoning. Baraka's advancing special is punishable, so like he can't just throw it out. Like, Kitana can actually just sit there and zone all day. We don't see that as often anymore in fighting games as we used to, just because not only is it not as strong as it was before, but that's just kind of more archaic way of approaching a matchup, I think. Especially with a character like Kitana that doesn't zone very well. Well, let me rephrase that. She doesn't like do pushback, or she doesn't like build a bunch of meter, you know, like Cabal from MK9. Like, she doesn't do something like that, you know, in her zoning. So you're really just buying time and doing chip, you know. Plus Ninja might just flawless his way in, so I can see why Koisy would want to be up close here. Oh, good read by Ninja. He read the regular fan, so this means, yeah, like, this is kind of bad. And like, Ninja can actually react to the low fan and the unamped, it looks like. So playing safe as possible is going to be hard against Baraka. Yeah, see, because there, you saw Koisy tried to hunt for a combo with back 1-4, but the problem is, you're going to have to deal with Baraka's offense. Ooh, that was a good read. Okay. Oh, unfortunate. Maybe should have done a jump in. Koisy's playing very well, though. Very, very well. Ooh, forward 4. Yeah, that string is kind of hard to deal with. Good conversion off of Ninja. Now that string is one of my favorite strings in the game. That's unfortunate. So that's another bit of knowledge that Koisy probably grasped on. Back 1-3-1, Ninja knows how to flawless block it. It actually has a gap to where you can punish it without meter, so it's actually really, really dangerous when you realize someone can flawless block it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Honestly, down 2-ing in a situation like this, down 2-ing in a situation where people don't know what the hell's going on, like Koisy whiffed that, I think it's right here. I don't know. It's one of them. Oops. Uh-oh. I must have skipped it. That's fine. But anyway, yeah, like down 2-ing in a situation where everyone's confused is actually a good option because down 2s are safe, so might as well. No one's gonna duck. But this matchup isn't bad. This matchup is definitely winnable for Kitana. Kitana has the damage, she's got the zoning, she's got the jump in mind games. Even if you're playing this variation, I would rather play the other one with Highborn stance. But this isn't a bad variation to choose against Baraka either. You just have to be a little bit more offensive. Doing that's a good read. Yeah, that sweep is probably the most annoying thing about Baraka in this matchup. Ooh. Nice back in the corner. Good wake up buttons. Reddy wasn't gonna meaty in time. I think he was baiting it down too, but ooh, that was a good short hop. That was a good read. Ooh. Ninja's still playing the armor mind game break. You see that? He's established it since the beginning of the game. He's still playing the armor mind game break. That's insane. That's good. Some people forget about their armor break. Me being one of them. I didn't even know that works. Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of hard to punish. I don't blame Ninja for missing that punish. Ooh, good conversion. Down 2 conversions are important. That's another thing I struggle with as a player. Not doing down 2 conversions. That right there, so that right there is why that string is good. So if you see there, Ninja's just afraid he's gonna do anything. You know, you could do down 4 there, down 1 there, you can flawless block the advancing normal. Back 1-3-1 is one of the strongest strings that Kitana has. When she either has the life lead or you're in the corner. It's just really, really good. Hold on, let me see. See, like, it's just really, see? Look, he was able to flawless block that. This is a perfect example, like, it's really, really good in the corner. It allows you to jump, there's just too many mind games. even the back 1-3-1 mind game is good. It's kind of good, kind of. You don't want to throw it out every once in a while, but no, yep, that was good conversion off back 1-3-1. Yeah, see, Koisy knows. That was a really good string. Ooh. Yeah, that has a lot of recovery. I don't even, can you even armor break there? Because you might have been able to take it right there with the armor break, but I don't know if you can. I don't think you can after fan. We'll have to test it out. Ooh, that could have been bad. Anti-aired. Ooh. Ooh. So yeah, so that's a good example of what I was saying about the armor break, right? Because Koisy put Ninja in the corner and was trying to finish the combo and Ninja broke. But if you can armor break there, I don't know if you can. If you can armor break there, Ninja would have taken another 200 something damage, and it would have been closer. So that's a perfect example of like armor breaks are like really strong. Like if you have a really strong armor break, being able to implement it like consistently is like just super beneficial. At least from what I've seen in most gameplays. I have a problem personally not implementing enough armor breaks in my particular fights. Just like throwing them out there every once in a while, like Ninja's doing. Yeah, you might lose some damage, but like getting that hit might be the difference between winning and losing. Another thing that's kind of interesting too is like you can actually bait down twos with Kitana's float. I think if you do just jump in float, the down two will whiff, and then you can do the jump in punch. So Kitana's like float jumping is actually like a straight mind game, and no, you can't react to it. Like you see here, Ninja's not reacting to any of the floats. So that's not a thing. Float pressure is real. It's just Kitana doesn't get anything after the jump in. That's why it's not that good. It's not like Baraka, like Cabal, where like all his strings are -2, or like he can do like a jump kick that's like +3. That's why it's not as good. Ooh, that was good. Using the slowness of the string to stagger it. Ooh. That was good. That was a good play by Koisy. You might as well wake up buttons there because you're gonna die anyway. There's like no reason to not like do something. You're gonna die. Might as well do whatever. And this is kind of a flaw in this matchup. I don't know if Baraka's down 3 can be flawless block up 2'd, so you know, normally you can flawless block after every string. Ooh, that could have punished. Yeah, Koisy's doing a good job now mixing up all those, mixing up low fan and low fan amped. It's a very, very good mind game off of Kitana. If they, you know, it's still one of those moves, like, you can't react 100% of the time. Like, it takes a lot of energy to react. That was a really, really good conversion, really good anti-air off of a flawless block. Now Ninja's doing empty jump-ins to bait the false block, but Koisy's down 3ing immediately. Ooh, I think this is death. Yeah, this is death. So that's unfortunate. There was, as soon as Koisy got hit by that 4-4, the game was over. Well, yeah, no, yeah, the game was over because Ninja could have went into the special, and the special would have killed. Well, no, the special might have not killed. The advancing armor break might have not killed. It might have not killed. But if he goes into fatal there and you break, you can actually break early and it'll whiff. So it's not a true armor break off of forward 4, if I remember correctly. But the armor break is, so... Ooh. No. Okay. Back 2, or back 1. That was a good delayed back 1. Good anti-air. Good armor, or good breakaway option. Probably would have been harder to convert off an armor break off of that. Yeah, Ninja knows he's wildin'. Ninja's he's really fun to watch. I encourage you. Well, obviously, I'm a much smaller channel, but I would encourage you, if you don't watch Ninja, you should. He's a very, very good player. Him and Koisy are very, very good. I recommend you watch Koisy too. So I picked up a lot of Kitana offense actually. Good down 3. Yeah, Kitana can't really get anti-aired. Ooh. So this is kind of scary. Nope. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie, in a situation like that, first of all, doing down 4 low fan, I mean, when you, again, it comes down to, like, if it's gonna kill, you might as well just do something. It's better than doing nothing. Oh, armor broken again. So again, that's another good example. Like, I can't stress this enough. Look how many armor breaks Ninja has gotten. Look how many armor breaks. Another armor break. So what does that mean? That means armor breaks are extremely important in MK11. It is a way to get damage, even if, because you have to remember, you get less damage, right? If you don't armor break, like, you get less damage, but you still get consistent damage. Because the thing about MK11 that matters the most is, for the reason why characters like Melina, and characters like Cassie aren't as strong as they could be, is because they don't get guaranteed damage, or unlike Cassie, they don't get, let me go back to they don't get, they might get guaranteed damage, but they don't get an armor break mind game. The armor break mind game itself is really strong. It's really, really strong. That's why Ground War has a place with Kitana, even though I think that the Highborn variation is better. Armor break still, like, Ground War is still really, it's a really strong move. The fact that you can get guaranteed damage and armor break anywhere is just really good. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Koisy didn't know, maybe if Ninja could recover in time, or... Man, that damage is ridiculous. Yeah, Baraka's one of those characters, they can just get... Baraka can just get off that damage and you just lose the round. You just lose it. You just lose the round, you know? And then what makes it so dangerous is that Baraka... Baraka has an armor break that's really viable. It's just a huge mind game. Yeah, Koisy's afraid to break. Good forward throw, that was good. He knows Ninja can react. Ooh. It's kind of crazy how less fatal you see, depending on either the character or just like the situation players get put in. Because I don't think we've seen a single fatal from Koisy yet. Which just goes to show how powerful Baraka is when it comes to getting guaranteed damage in certain situation. Yep. That's what makes Baraka good. Really only needs 2 touches. And he's got an armor break in my game. Some good news is Koisy's been doing the forward 2 string, which is actually really good. It reaches really far. The only problem is the dial string. But it does have a flawless block gap at the end of it. and Ninja hasn't false blocked it yet. So Koisy hasn't really had to mix it up. And it might just be because Koisy doesn't use it very often. So being able to use a string that you don't use very... Ooh, that was a really... Oh, that was unfortunate. That could have been the armor break. Because that would have had to been up to into ground war, which is a pretty hard read. Hey, Baraka's good. Well, depends. If both players want to be right next to each other, then yes, Baraka's good. But if one player is playing the keep away game and is doing, like, trying to get away at every moment possible, Baraka becomes a little bit harder to run his game plan. Ooh, another armor break. See, guys, look at all these armor breaks. So many armor break reads. Good stagger by Koisy. Good throw, good throw, good throw. I read that throw, but that was still a very good throw because I think Ninja thought the throw was too obvious that he didn't read the throw. Well, he read it, but he thought it was so that was a good read. That was a good read by Koisy. Koisy, instead of throwing out a throw, he threw out a high. So he threw out a high. Ninja's not going to down two. Ninja's a good player. He's not just going to down two on a read. He's going to duck it first and then react to it. So Koisy was able to kind of get away with that. Missed the armor break again, unfortunately. But he does have him off his defensive meter, so that's still good. That's the good thing about armor breaks, is that even if you don't do them, at least you get them off your defensive meter. So Kitana is blessed with that. So back to that forward 2 string really quick. If your opponent does not have defensive meter, it's like Frost's back 2-2. Ooh, that was a good conversion. You need defensive meter to launch them. The false block gap is safe if you flawless block it and you try to punish with a stand 1. It's only -6, so you have to do an up 2, a launcher, a special launcher. That was a good punish. That string, or that special, is really hard to punish because of the block stun. Ooh, because he tried to convert. That's unfortunate. Ninja must have saw he was just whiffing something, and so he just committed. But yeah, this is a good example of when you're playing a fighting game. Someone once told me something in Rainbow Six Siege that I'll never forget. So we were playing Rainbow Six Siege, and we lost like a really close game where like it went down to the wire. The game was like the timer was running down. The person had like 3 seconds left, right? But what my friend said was, yeah, you know, we lost the game, but the problem is we shouldn't really look at it that way. It's a series of things that cause you to lose. It's not one particular moment. So even though the timer was running down and he missed it by maybe, I think it was like a second, 2 seconds, before defusing the bomb, the problem is there were so many other instances that led up to that situation that caused him to lose the game. So it's kind of the same thing in Mortal Kombat 11. Like, a lot of people tell you, oh, I got fatal blowed out, you know, or, you know, I guessed 20 million 50-50s wrong, you know, against sub, or like, you know, this guy's damage is insane. But the thing is, like, you had to lose your breakaway, you had to break at the wrong time, on a wrong read. You had to not get your damage in consistently. You had to not get off your crushing blows, because crushing blows have unbreakable damage. That's the point of them. There's just so many situations and so many things that you have to pay attention to that cause you to lose the game ultimately. And this is what separates, in my opinion, as someone who's analyzed a lot of gameplay, the really strong pro players from the really strong high-level players from like the kind of intermediate players like me, is that like they won't miss punishes when it matters. They will flawless block in certain situations where it's extremely important. They will hit armor breaks or whatever. They will call you out on something you're trying to do, and you'll get punished for it. And that's why, like, I just think that, like, I know a lot of people don't like MK11, but I think it is a really strong fundamental game that will make you, sorry, let me look for this, that will make you get better as a player in fighting games in general. You know, concepts like enforcing the armor game, you know, the armor break mind game, getting damage where it counts, flawless blocking in certain situations, doing certain strings sparingly, like Koisy's doing. Like, these are all important things that make you a better player in the long run. My assumption is the reason Koisy's not getting off of the counter hit KB that I was just talking about is because he wants to keep it for, like, to win a round or like last round kind of thing. That was a good walk down. That was a really good walk down. He knows Ninja. He's played Ninja before, so he knows Ninja is going to respect plus frames. It's a good walk down. It'll give him better throw options. Oh yeah, Koisy would destroy me. I agree with that, Ninja. You guys are way better players than I'll ever be, but I do like analyzing your gameplay and using it to get better as a player. Koisy would 100% destroy me. Well, that was badass. Oh, Ninja didn't punish it. It's actually kind of hard to punish that one. Ooh, uh-oh, is this the comeback? Okay, breaks. Good read on the break. No, Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so that's something I've started incorporating into both my offense and my defense in the corner. I highly recommend you do not try to anti-air in the corner. The way that jump-ins work in this game, if you saw there, like, Ninja did like an early jump-in and it still caught Koisy in a kind of weird way. So like, if you watch right here, like Koisy's trying to anti-air, gets hit. So I recommend you try to flawless block. Don't even up to in the corner. Just flawless block the jump in and go on with your day. You know, try to poke out, whatever. It's extremely dangerous because jump kicks combo in the corner too. So it's a very easy way to start offense. I do that as Kitana, and players do that against me. So I recommend, yeah, just don't try to anti-air in the corner. It's an instinct, but just don't try it. It's something to really ooh. He's getting staggered. But it's just something that really makes it harder for you to, like, if you keep doing it, like, you'll lose games for it, pretty much. I wouldn't even recommend doing noobs down back 4, honestly, in the corner. So something else I wanted to point out before I end this video is Koisy is very good at doing two things. Doing back 2 by itself, not completing the string, which Kitana players should never do, unless they know that they have their opponent conditioned to stop jumping, which Ninja has not been conditioned to stop jumping, so back 2 by itself. And down 1 in the neutral. Down 1 is a very good anti-air option. It'll anti-air people jumping early, and it's just a really long-reaching 9-frame mid. Really good option. They're right there. See? That Koisy actually could pick that up and do 1-2 into fan lift. And I'm sure he's done it before. It's just kind of dangerous to do here with like their health so low. But yeah, like that's a good, really strong option. So anyway, that's pretty much everything. These players both played well. I know it looks like 10-0 in the match, but Koisy played really strong. A lot of good mind games there. I love the fact that Koisy uses certain strings sparingly as Kitana. I'm always trying to learn better as a Kitana player. Ninja played really well. I still think this matchup is like 6-4 Kitana. It's either 6-4 Kitana or 5-5, like a hard 5-5. Like Kitana still does very decent. She can just poke out of a lot of stuff in this matchup. But yeah, like cars, man. But yeah, like I think this matchup's really interesting. If you guys want to see more of my kind of match analysis, things like that, feel free to leave a like or a comment, follow for more. I do want to preface this. I do want to say again that I am not a pro player. I like analyzing matches and understanding them so I can get better as a player. These are all my own opinions as a player. Definitely check out Ninja on his YouTube. This is something that he posted, so I figured I would just kind of go over it. If you have any opinions, just let me know. And yeah, hopefully have fun playing MK11 and fighting games, because this travels everywhere. So pay attention to some of this stuff, like these mind games. This travels to every fighting game you'll play. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and peace.